Hello and welcome to JM Architecture. In today's lesson, we will learn how to sketch like an architect using 3 easy techniques. Stick around to the end for some additional tips and resources. With that said, let's get started. Using more than one pen makes for a more dynamic sketch. Different line weights say different things. A thinner, lighter line weight can be good for the background. Heavier, thicker line weights are good for highlighting the most important parts of the sketch. Now, which pens should you use? There are so many out there, and I suggest you do some research to find the ones that work best for you. But my personal 2 favorite pens are the Staedtler 05 Pigment Liner, and this is for the lighter line weight, as well as the Pilot Precise V5 Rolling Ball for the thicker line weight. Sketching is not only a way of visualization, but also a form of communication. And in the words of architect Bjarke Ingels, your capacity to communicate ideas is your hammer and chisel. What's the point? Solid corners clearly communicate solid ideas. By slightly overlapping the intersection of 2 lines, you clearly communicate, this is a corner. Loose corners can make a sketch look unfinished and even less confident. Solid corners tie a sketch together, making it look complete. The slight overlap also adds to the architectural style. Building off the first technique of using multiple pens, you can use a lighter line weight to overlap your corners, then go back over with a thicker line weight to outline the shape that those corners created. This emphasizes the shape and also allows the overlap corners to accent that shape nicely. Light is one of the most powerful tools an architect has in his toolkit, and shading is produced by light. The lighting of a space affects how we feel. Therefore, by showing how light interacts with your structure, you can give a clearer sense of what that building could actually feel like. Without shade, we can't perceive depth, and without depth, it doesn't feel real. Therefore, shading makes your sketches a lot more like reality. One great way to add shading with a pen is to make repeated diagonal strokes. This gives the shaded areas a depth that really brings your sketches to life. And now for some additional tips and resources. This goes without saying, but the best way to improve is to practice. Now, how should you practice? One resource that I like to use is ArchDaily. ArchDaily is an architecture website that showcases buildings from around the world every day. I like to scroll through the latest articles and then sketch the building that intrigues me the most. Each article typically has a gallery of the building, so you can sketch whatever angle interests you. They even have elevations for most of these, which is also fun to draw. If you can start sketching for at least 15 minutes a day, you will start noticing significant improvements very quickly. In review, we talked about 3 sketching techniques. First, use multiple pens. This will give your sketch character. Second, corners produce quality. Solid corners help to clearly communicate solid ideas. And lastly, shading produces reality. Shading is the X factor. It gives the sketch depth and makes it just that much more like real life. And these are 3 easy techniques to help you sketch like an architect. If you like this video, be sure to check out the other architecture lessons on this channel. With that said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.